And there's a good film, Tom Cruise, The Minority Report. And pre-crime is a police SS power that is wide open to abuse. They only have to fabricate that you're a danger and a threat to yourself or to others. Any precision engineered black box, serial killer frame, FIX assassination, any porcupine, serial killer lie will do, and you can disappear in broad daylight. Again, you do get free transport to the Norfolk Bacon SS Pork Farm, Dr. Death's Black SS Pigsty Maze, which really is full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnoses, lethal injections, a very deadly serial killer virus, and again no Black Panther. Serial killer here, Africa, Diss Norwich and Sandringham, 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. And in the film Minority Report, they set me up alright. Everybody runs, for you do get boxed up, locked up or done in. Again, all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine. Plenty of hosts, drive monster 18-wheeler 666 dual trucks, 3 attempts to run me off the road. Also narrowly missed escape, 1 big high-speed ram. Can see MRCT, Bartram's, Anglia Freight, Trans Am, Burston Mill, Roy Humphreys, Richard Long, I used to escort wide loads for. East Coast Truckers UK, but no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, issue, I really don't think so. And there's a good film also, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the girl who kicked the hornet's nest when a young girl is put into a psychiatric hospital by people in high places to cover up their high crimes, and where she's framed and detained. She is sexually abused, punished and tortured by her consultant psychiatrist. And when she speaks out about the abuse that she is being subjected to, her consultant psychiatrist, abuser, says that she is mad, lying, making it up. No, she's telling the truth, he's the one who's lying. And she does manage to conceal a camera and films the abuse that she is being subjected to prove that she is telling the truth. So again, sometimes innocent men do have to run, fly, go, disappear, follow your golden compass. For you do get boxed up, locked up or done in, disappeared one way or another. And no Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. And Steve Wright has just confessed to the murder of Victoria Hall, dating back to 1999. 17-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch. So certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. They all nicely used and set me up, framed and fixed me, used me as the spare and the fall guy. Scapegoat, Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Saks, Goburn, Gaffe. Windsor SS, Diss Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. Number 10, you could have seen the Druid May Queen, Dickhead and Co. at Scotland Yard, though Cressida Dick did get the sack. Did get dicked off, Ma Jezebel, Cruella de Vil, Lizzie the Lizard, now departed. So Johnny Botwright, the man who kicked the BIG Diss Norfolk UK, black box, hornet's nest full of monster lies, 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. Again, they want everyone to believe are true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. And you give me a white coat, it only takes 7 monster lies, 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. anyone could write in a couple of minutes, words on a bit of paper, but if they're on your medical report, you are certainly buried for life. Poison pen, mate Dr. Death SS, poison pen. So they can bury you for life, again with just 7 diagnoses anybody could write in 1 minute. So if you give me a white coat, £120,000 a year, and a yacht in the Bahamas like Kitson, I could sit and write bogus diagnoses all day long. The more bogus diagnoses you write, the more money funding you get from the NHS. The more drugs you push, the bigger the bonus you get from big pharmacy. And there was a Norwich hospital that did get done for fraud. And if there's an agenda in play and people want you boxed up, locked up, buried alive, they certainly will set you up with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murders, certainly not mine. So again, I could write 7 bogus diagnoses in a minute. So Norfolk Cubus, Coppers, Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Sachs Goburn Gaffe, Windsor SS, Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover. And again, there really are some vans you will not want to disappear in the back of. Certainly pay to make you disappear or box you up, lock you up, throw away the key. So if I do get boxed up, locked up or done in, you'll certainly know why. It's all to cover up a high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murders, certainly not mine. And Steve Wright Ipswich, 22 miles from here, 5 girls murdered in 10 days. May have been involved in the Ringland murders in Norwich also, not far from here. Again, no Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, no Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. And Roy Whiten, the White Van Man, he was beaten and stabbed up in prison recently. Who abducted the young girl, Sarah Payne, abused and murdered her. And Christian B has just been released from prison in Germany, involved in the Madeleine McCann case going on for over 20 years now. And that's just how the corrupt powers to be work, punitive psychiatry. And we've seen all the monster lies over the last 5 years, and there was a professor of biology in France who dared to question the covert official narrative. Armed police rolled up at his home, took him to a psychiatric hospital because he dared to question the official COVID narrative. And again, no black wizard, Sandringham serial killer here, terrorist shooter, really don't think so. And then there was a man in Canada, I also saw his story. There was a big care home, had 156 residents who all got a certain medical intervention, and within 1 month 40 of them had disappeared. So he raised the concern that a certain medical intervention was making people disappear, and then Canadian Federal Police rolled up at his home, took him to a psychiatric hospital where psychiatrists were saying, and that is a Red Mondeo there, were saying that he was delusional. No, he was telling the truth. Certain medical intervention certainly was making people disappear. And again, a Red Mondeo there, Steve Wright Ipswich, ride and reigned in a blue Mondeo, 5 girls murdered in 10 days. And he's just pleaded guilty to the murder of Victoria Hall, dating back to 1999, a 17-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch. So again, a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder. Certainly not mine, Diss Mason Council, White Lodge, local mafia, a local mob. Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, Red Dragons. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. Again, that is the word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields, loud and clear. So all in the bag, no monster, serial killer here. And like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big wig knowles, knobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, I'll certainly disappear before they come for me. And again, that is a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office, 22 on that one. That one's got box on it, precision engineered, black box, serial killer frame, FIX Assassination. So plenty of people want me boxed up, locked up or done in, disappeared one way or another. But it's all to cover up their high crimes, royal blue murder, frames and fixer switches, monster lies, bogus diagnosis, and certainly not mine. Anyhow, God bless, take care.